Hello everyone, this is your economic change agent, Dr. Trevor Anthony Woolery for the Wealth Builder Network. How would this story play out from a different perspective? Let's explore. Let us assume a particular household has, from active income sources, monthly cash inflows of $5,000. From residual passive and portfolio income sources, cash inflows of $0. Liquid assets of $1,000. Debt expenses of $600 per month and zero tax obligations. This household does not commit to saving monthly and its ideal lifestyle costs $4,000 per month. Let us also assume that this household loses its active income of $5,000 per month 3 months later due to layoffs, illnesses, downsizing, etc. Then monthly cash flow for this household is $5,000 and $0 when the active income is lost. Debt expense is $600 per month and the monthly expense is $4,600 when added to debt. Initially, the DEI for this household is rather low at 7 days. This score communicates that this household is exposed to tremendous economic risk and consequent reductions in their quality of living. Their DEI is unlikely to grow because the family is not actively saving or acquiring income-producing assets. Should circumstances occur that this household no longer has access to active income from a job, then the DEI would not change from 7 days, assuming they still had liquid assets of $1,000. But now they would be forced to use that $1,000 to meet basic needs. Eventually, the household's DEI would approach zero and truly signal that the household has entered a period of economic distress. Exploration of the accounting identity shows why the household could not withstand the impact of a devastating external economic event that led to a reduction in income and forced entry into a state of economic dependence. The identity demonstrates that when a household does not have a profit after adjusting for all monthly expenses, it cannot acquire good income-producing passive and portfolio assets. These assets effectively protect households from unexpected economic shocks by planting the seeds for independent income sources, regardless of events in the larger economy. Without these assets, the household would turn to debt to meet its day-to-day needs. The result would be ever-growing indebtedness, negative profitability, and even greater economic insecurity that would ultimately turn into economic dependence and life despair, truly devastating. Graphically, we can see the consequences of not having a diversified income portfolio to provide protection from unexpected economic shocks. This household's DEI is initially at 7 days. The unexpected economic shock forces the household to liquidate its $1,000 saving and drive the DEI to zero and worse. At this point, the household would continue to sink into a deeper state of economic and life distress without a drastic change in its economic strategy. The decision to change and commit to a new economic program built on solid wealth-building principles would enable the household to begin living life on purpose, reclaim its former lifestyle, and return to pursuing and fulfilling its dreams, goals, and aspirations. The differences in the two outcomes can be explained by how the two households understood and viewed income. Household A believed in building a diversified income portfolio with multiple streams of income coming from active, passive, and portfolio assets that produced 4 different lines of income. Household B believed in building a concentrated income portfolio with 1 stream of income coming from employment at a job or from self-employment. We witnessed that the consequences of ignoring income diversification can be devastating. Income diversification maximizes household cash flow potential and ensures long-term profitability. It ensures continuity of personal and household economic success from year to year and across generations, and promotes household economic stability and household economic survival regardless of changes in the external economic environment. It protects our quality of life by minimizing the risk of cash flow loss and financial distress from unexpected economic shocks. The current U.S. economic recession clearly demonstrates the pain that is felt when our only source of income is our job or our self-employment businesses. This does not have to be the case. Does this sound familiar? Do we hear of stories like this in today's economy? The lessons of this measure, when applied, can be life transforming. The Days of Economic Independence measure is a core keystone to fulfillment of our desires, goals, dreams, and aspirations. The question is, do you have a plan to dramatically increase the days of economic independence for yourself and your family? What risk do low days of economic independence pose for the economic security of your household? These are critical questions to consider as you ponder reasons why you should radically transform your economic success plan, program, and strategies. The goal of every household should be to position itself such that our days of economic independence consistently increase through the acquisition of good assets that lead to the production of empowering passive and portfolio income streams. If you believe the maxim that what is measured gets achieved, then you appreciated the lessons taught by the economic security number and the days of economic independence. Both of these measures hold the key to your economic success because continuous improvements in your income position and cash flow streams translate to enhanced economic progress measures and progressive movements to your goals, dreams, and aspirations. You have been the beneficiary of a life-transforming message from your economic change agent, Dr. Trevor Anthony Woolery. I look forward to working with you to live life on the other side of success and wealth.